Hello, family. Welcome to HGW Community 72. The HGW stands for Homegrown Wellness Community 72. I am Miss B, Bohemian Soul, and welcome to the channel. If you are new here, if you are not new here, you are a subscriber, or you visited before, welcome back. And I thank you for coming back to watch this video. So I'm going to entitle this I guess just being grateful to being able to do something that I enjoy. I'm talking about employment, career, being able to do something daily that I enjoy and I'm good at. So today, I'm in education. I'm in the special education field. I've been in education for a total of 27 years. I've done lots of different levels or age groups from pre-K to young adults out of high school. Actually, I have worked with our youth mainly in the educational aspect. I worked with the youth for 27 years. In the educational aspect, I would say 20. But today was our first day. I teach in the Bloomfield Public School Systems. I am in the Bloomfield Public School Systems, rather, in Bloomfield, Connecticut. And like I said, in special education. So today was our first day back to school, and it was actually a full day. And so Bloomfield is a town in which I grew up in, and I've been back in the public Bloomfield school system since 2019. Prior to that, I was in Bloomfield, but not in the public school system. But I want to talk about, there were several things that I noticed today. Not from a personal aspect, but then there was something that I noticed about myself today. I really recognized and acknowledged that I'm really, and I'm not saying this to be like corny, but I'm a really blessed individual. And I say that because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do, and I'm good at it. I enjoy working with our youth. I love working with our children, and I say ours because, of course, we know the proverb, takes a village to raise a child, and it is very, very true. But I have worked in special education. I've been in special education, I would say 15 of the 20 years that I've been in education. I feel that children that are on the spectrum have this magnificent superpower. I really feel that. And I say that because when they enter the room or they enter the environment that, we have created for them, right? They command and they demand your attention, and you have to give it to them. You have to meet them where they are. And in order to do that, I think you truly have to have a passion and an understanding and a love for working with that population. And today, I really acknowledge that about myself. And as I was walking through the halls, I got two new students in the classroom. Both boys, both fifth graders, and they are phenomenal. And they really challenged me. They challenged me in the sense of me acknowledging that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, doing exactly what I've been called to do, you know, because not everybody can work with our children that are on the spectrum, special education. But I also acknowledge that I'm blessed because the ending of last school year, there was a huge turnaround in the district on where I am. We got new superintendent. So in the school that I'm at, there's two schools. There's the middle school and then there's the intermediate middle school. I most of the students that I work with are in the intermediate. So that means they're between 5th and 6th grade, and then we have the 7th and 8th graders. And we also got a new principal. So the principal that's on the intermediate side, where most of the students that I work with are, she is a black woman, straight up sister. And the new principal that we got on the middle school side is also a black woman. And I say that, I'm locking my hair, y'all, so you're going to see me playing with it and stuff like that. I say that I'm blessed because going into the school year this year, and even like the last 2 days, we had like professional developments and all that, all that stuff we had to get done. But the atmosphere is just different. And things are going to get done to, how can I say, just to create a much better environment for our students. Now, the majority of the school are not students that are on the spectrum. They are not. But I get to go to, or I was able to go to a place where a lot of people didn't come back this year. Some were let go, and some chose to leave the district because of all of the changes that, had took place towards the end of last year. And I decided actually at the end of last year that school, that district is where I'm going to ride out till I am, ready to exit being in the educational system. I will go and probably get some more certifications and maybe do different roles. Obviously still in the educational special education department. But something was said to me, something was said to me towards the end of the day. Here it is, day 1 of a school year, 180 days. And as I was leaving, I walked past a pretty new employee. I think last year was her first year there. And we walked past each other. I said, "Hey, how you doing? How was your day?" And she said, "Whew, one down and only 179 more to go." And I said, "What?" I said, "Oh, okay." I can't be fake. I can't be phony. Because in her response, And she's younger than me. And I was asking, like, how did your day go? Like, you know, like more of like an encouraging type thing. But she spoke her truth in her response. And I said, oh, okay, you know, well, see you tomorrow. And I probably won't see her tomorrow. But because she's in a different part of the building. But in that instance, I was like, wow, you don't feel that way.